in the welterweight division. It's Barbod against Zuli Silawanto, the hometown boy.
Barbod the Unleashed is an Iranian-born Taekwondo champion who's renowned for his spinning back kicks and explosive stand-up style. Finally making his long-awaited ONE FC debut, Barbod will be looking to show MMA fans all around the world what he's made of as he tries to knock out the hometown hero, Zuli the Shark Silawanto. Fighting in Jakarta for the first time since 2012, this veteran will be out to showcase his mass array of techniques and styles as he tries to overcome his opponent. With thousands of Indonesian fans behind him, Silawanto will make this a fight to remember.
Okay. Barbod the Unleashed. Mohammed Sutunzadeh is his name. I had a quick chat with him before he got into the cage earlier this evening. He says Barbod is officially part of his name, and I think that's what we should elect to call him, Jason.
Whatever you say, and more importantly, whatever he says.
37 years old. This is his mixed martial arts debut. Taekwondo specialist, extremely light on his feet. Likes to explode when he lands strikes. Really throws with some fearsome speed. He's a big fella, as you can see, in tremendous shape. From Iran.
And Taekwondo, as a traditional martial art, uses a tremendous amount of kicks. And a lot of them are aerial kicks, too. I actually had a bad experience blowing out my knee trying one of them one time. Again, airs of youth, but Barbod has a very, very, very strong Taekwondo background. I'm imagining we're going to see him pulling out everything but the kitchen sink here in terms of acrobatic kicks.
World Taekwondo silver medalist. That's a high level. And that's what he brings to the cage.
Fighting out of the red corner, from Indonesia, Zuli the Shark Silawanto!
Well, the crowd getting behind this guy, and no wonder. It's the hometown boy, the Indonesian, 38 years old. Made his mixed martial arts debut back in 2002. We've seen him in the ONE FC cage 3 times before. Very popular in these parts. At 38 years old, occasionally you'd figure that age might be an obstacle for him to overcome against an opponent, but fighting a 37-year-old, so these two well-matched in terms of experience.
Well-matched in terms of age experience. On paper, there's a massive discrepancy in terms of fights. Zuli has 16 fights. His opponent's making his debut, but, you know, we've seen time and time again in ONE FC that doesn't necessarily equate to a lot. One of the things to take into consideration is, you know, there's just such a diverse background of martial arts here in Asia that someone can have a tremendous amount of experience. Look at some of the Muay Thai specialists. They've had 150 fights. You know, that's a lot of experience. There's a lot of intangibles that go into that. So just because you're making your first MMA fight debut doesn't necessarily mean you're a massive underdog. Records don't tell the whole story.
Could be a really good one to watch, this one. So he said that Barbod likes to charge in and throw heavy strikes. And Zuli Silawanto, not the most technical fighter we've ever seen, but he really likes to throw. And that could mean that at any second, there'll be fireworks.
Barbod looks like he's going to eat lunch.
As we said then, 37 plays 38 in terms of age. It's Silawanto who's the older man. He's giving away a fair bit in height there, 9 centimeters. This is Iran against Indonesia.
Ladies and gentlemen, our next fight is 3 rounds of 5 minutes in the 1FC welterweight division, and it's brought to us by Yahoo. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, this man is a striker, standing at 180 centimeters tall, weighing in at 76.9 kilograms, making his professional MMA debut in 1FC. Fighting out of Global Elite Gym, he is a World Taekwondo silver medalist from Iran, Barbod, the Unleashed. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, this man is a striker, standing at 171 centimeters tall, weighing in at 76.8 kilograms, with a professional record of 8 wins and 8 losses. Fighting out of Tiger Shark Fighting Academy, a TPIFC veteran from Indonesia, Zuli the Shark Silawanto! And when the action begins, your referee in charge, Yuji Shimada.
Okay, coming. 5 minutes, 3 rounds, no headbuttings, no throwings. On the ground, no stomp to face, okay? Do not attack the back. Clean fight, and exciting fight too. Touch gloves. Corner.
First time we see Yuji Shimada this evening, one of the stars of the show. And here's one of the new stars of our show. This is Maya Ningrum from Indonesia.
Judge.
Two
Ready?
absolutely beautiful
Go!
ring card jobs we have here today. But on to other things. It's Barbod against Silawanto.
Barbod has a very Taekwondo style. You see a lot of
does,
Taekwondo guys very sideways, looking to set the kicks up. They engage from a really safe distance.
On his toes as well, so much of the time. Bouncy.
Yeah, and Taekwondo could be a difficult puzzle to solve if you're another striker, because it's hard to get inside the range of those kicks.
He's got long arms as well. You saw that unleashing that jab. He timed it very nicely. Just moved in with the jab to get that extra distance on it.
A nice low kick by Zuli. Zuli definitely hits hard. I mean, that's one thing we've seen for sure.
He's got a lovely jab. He set that up beautifully, Barbod.
He got rocked with that hand, and I think he just kind of said, abandon ship. Let's go into a shot here.
Be really quite nice to see them stand up again, because Barbod moves very well the way he throws that left jab out. But here they are on the ground, and Barbod's got Silawanto's back. Silawanto just gripping those forearms to stop any kind of...
Yeah, we need action around the neck. You need to have hand control when a guy starts working to your back, because he's going to start creeping up one arm around your throat. And you want to get 2-on-1 is very common. You see the Zuli's going to try to protect his throat here, tuck his chin, ball up so that your opponent can't get hooks in. The problem is there's a lot to think about. You got to go, oh wait, my neck's getting attacked. Wait, now he's got hooks in and he's on my back. Zuli's got to try to explode and face Barbod here.
So far it's not under the chin, it's not far away, but Zuli just trying to release that arm with his left hand. He's let go of it, and now it's the right arm that's around the chin or the throat. Let's see how deep it is.
This is a bad spot for Zuli to be in.
Troubling times.
A little bit, yeah. I mean, Barbod doesn't have his other hook in, but you don't really need it. And guys like Marcelo Garcia, they just choke fools silly without even having hooks in. They just feel the neck is there and they dive on it. So. And Zuli just decides to play from guard here and see what he can do off of his back.
Oh, left, right hand. Good, 2 good right hands from Barbod. Hitting Zuli.
And Zuli's looking to work that arm bar on the right arm of Barbod. You see they setting his hips up. He's telegraphing that from a mile away. That's not quite deep enough. And he's out.
Oh, that was it. Well, we saw some fantastic work with his hands in the opening seconds of this contest. And when the opportunity came, Barbod used those heavy hands, the right hand this time, to finish that one in just a matter of seconds. And we got a glimpse of this just 30, 40 seconds earlier. Silawanto getting hit on the chin and his head bouncing off the canvas, so it's like a double whammy. You do see that from time to time. He seems to be okay, but let's just take
right
us
here,
through
it
this.
looked like he might have gotten rocked a little bit. Sometimes when guys get clipped and they get wobbled, their instinct is to drop down and take a shot. He was in on that double leg here, but I think this was a little bit more him just kind of going, wait, I need to get my senses back here. You see Zuli here holding on to that wrist, sending the telegraph, hey, I'm going to attack your right arm. That's Jiu-Jitsu 101. Setting up the arm bar, swinging your hips, and he almost had it. He just wasn't deep enough.
Oh,
And then this one hand, boink, right down the center.
how a fight can change in a matter of seconds.
Yeah, you know, and Zuli actually retired, I think, in his last fight.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Yuji Shimada
What
calls
if
to
this is
hold
going
his
to be the
balance
official?
at 2 minutes 24 seconds of round number
Icing
one.
on the cake
For
for
your
Zuli.
winner, by a knockout, Barbod, the Unleashed!
Really enjoyed watching Barbod fight when he was standing up in those first 30, 40 seconds. Really very impressive. Lovely to watch that Taekwondo style that you flagged up for us just before the fight. I imagine we'll get another chance to see that at some stage. As for Zuli Silawanto, well, we shall see. So much more to come from this wonderful new arena in Jakarta. 7 more fantastic fights ahead. We're at the Mata Ilang International Stadium. I hope you'll join us for the main card.